What up? What up? What up? It's Freckly Podcast, man. This is episode number 171. Uh, I'm Randy Little. I try to keep a leash on it, to keep it contained. I try to keep the conversation on topic. I fail a lot. I am what you would call or try to call the host of this thing. Um, Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you come back and check us out. We try to drop bi-weekly. We did an episode last week because I had to skip. So the schedule been a little wonky lately, but we still kicking it. It is the same squad as last time. Me, Nick, Rocket, and primarily we discuss horror movie icons. Just whenever you think of dope horror movies, Michael Myers, Ghostface, Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Megan, uh, The Grabber, Pearl, Art the Clown, Pennywise. Those are most of the characters that we discuss on this episode. Um, hit us with a rating. High, low, thumbs up, thumbs down. It is all love. I'm not tripping whatsoever. Let's hit the recent theatrical releases. The weekend of October the 17th, we got Good Fortune, Aziz Ansari, Seth Rogen, Keanu Reeves. We got Black Phone 2, speaking of The Grabber. And then this past weekend, we got, like, I'm blanking as I'm trying to talk, I promise you. We got the Bruce Springsteen. It's based on a book, but it's kind of a biopic. Deliver Me From Nowhere. Review is on my YouTube channel. Check it out. Check out the movie. This upcoming weekend, I think the new Yorgos Lanthimos goes wide. Begonia with Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons. And then the weekend of the next episode, we got Predator Badlands. Excitement is there. Let's hit the recent physical media releases, starting with October the 14th. Where we at? Mission Impossible, the Final Reckoning, Weapons, Fantastic Four First Steps. I see a Weapons Steelbook. I see a Jacob's Ladder Steelbook. A 40th anniversary Back to the Future box set, 4K Steelbooks. A Blu-ray box set of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I see a 4K Alfred Hitchcock box set. October 14th was kind of popping. Sketch. I remember seeing one trailer. It's a family story where a kid's drawings like come to life. October the 21st, I see a History of Violence Criterion 4K. Altered States Criterion 4K. Place Beyond the Pines 4K might be a re-release. Eon Flux 4K Steelbook. Eddington A24 4K Digipack. What is Rampage? That individual Superman 4K pisses me off when there's a whole like 9 other movies that they could release too. Whatever the fuck Project Genius is looks like a Godzilla vs. Kong knockoff. So we know that's trash. This upcoming Tuesday, we got the Edward Scissorhands 4K Steelbook. Lame that it's not getting a basic 4K. Nightmare Alley 4K Criterion. See a Rocketman re-release. Saw 2, 3, and 4 are getting 4K Steelbooks on October 28th. Arrow is dropping a Trick or Treat Steelbook. The Toxic Avenger reboot comes out this Tuesday. Relay, the next movie from the director of Hell or High Water. That was enough to get me to Blind Buy. Americana, the best Christmas pageant ever that come out last November is finally getting a physical release. Smurfs, And then the Tuesday before the next episode, which will be November the 4th, what do we got? Breakfast Club 4K, Criterion, Naked Gun 4K, Coda, I think, won Oscars. It was on Apple TV. I still don't know what it is though. That's about it. That's kind of a light Tuesday. I'll be back. Squad will be with me, and we gonna talk horror movie icons. It's Rec League. Back at it. It's only been 7 days. Here we go again. I wasn't screen recording, so we gotta talk. We gotta act like we didn't just talk about some little bit of shit over 2 minutes of fucking wax. This feels so stupid now. Mitchell vs. the Machines 2 is coming out. I'm super excited. If we're listing best movies that come out during the COVID window, Mitchell's vs. Machines, Spider-Man No Way Home, Top Gun Maverick. What else is there that really stuck out?
Morbius.
You hush.
That's all I got, really. I feel like a lot of movies came out during COVID. Artemis Fowl was like the worst movie I've ever seen. It was supposed to come out in theaters, and they were like, "Oh, thank God, we can just put it on Disney Plus." And it was like the shittiest thing I've ever watched. It's gone now. It doesn't exist. It's lost.
Are we blaming Disney for the pandemic?
Yes.
Just to dump a movie?
Too much money in 2019. I have no proof of this. Do you look at how much money they made at the box office?
They started greenlighting everything.
It was like $2 million for Endgame. It's like, or $2 billion for Endgame. It was like $1 billion for Captain Marvel, $1 billion for Lion King, Frozen 2, Aladdin. Yeah, I think they made so much money that the theaters had to shut down. I have no proof of this.
Well, it looks like a teaser for the next Laika release literally just came out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that 45 minutes ago.
I'm excited for that just because, like, I can't believe they keep throwing Laika money because they never make money.
They never make money, but everything should be, like, up for, like, the best animation Oscar every time.
Up high art. Me.
It's like, it's just like they're like the Wes Anderson of animation.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to give you art every time, but it's not going to make $1.
That's not why we're doing it, little bro. And it's like, oh, but it doesn't make money. I think they make money from re-releases. I think people love Coraline.
Yeah.
And I love Coraline. They re-released Coraline. I think it made a lot of money. And I think Paranorman is out right now.
Right now.
Yep.
People love
with that little sequel short.
Oh yeah, I'd like to watch that. Paranorman's great.
I would too. I fucking love Paranorman.
Same.
The Missing Link was very good, as I recall.
That's the most recent one they did.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
19.
And that shit drives me nuts because they just dropped, what was it, last year or a year and a half ago, those steel books for Paranorman, Coraline, and Box Trolls, but they never did one for Missing Link.
Because it's
different studio.
Box, yeah. That shit's gone.
Yeah, because isn't it like both?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So technically, did Disney distribute Missing Link?
Yep, 2019, I want to say. So maybe.
That's when they put out Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. They buried that. They killed that like they did Blue Sky Studios.
No shit.
This isn't Frozen 2.
I mean, yeah, fucking Mitchell's vs. the Machines 2 seems to be the only major news.
I'm excited. Hopefully,
Crime 101 trailer.
Let's do another one. It's been 5 years, 4 years, or whatever.
Yeah. Did we see the Crime 101 trailer?
I saw. So by the time that got online, I had seen it 3 times in the theater.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was in front of Black Phone. It was definitely in front of, and it was in front of
I don't think I got it in front of Black Phone.
What
I
else
didn't get it.
between those? But I'd seen it 3 times. He's like, you see the Thomas Crown Affair? Plays a real thief. He's like, I like Bullet, all the chases. And I was like, yeah, I've seen it. Hey, I know this one. It was like Back to the Future. Hey. Because like I remember seeing the trailer in front of
It's a classic.
whatever and being like, I've never seen this trailer before. And that's because it was not online.
Well, between now and February or March, be prepared to
Brand
see it every week.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the third thing I saw it in front of.
Shelby Oaks.
No, it wasn't Shelby Oaks. It was Black Phone. What did I see?
Deliver Me From Nowhere.
Definitely in front of that, but I feel like there was one in between. There was one in between.
Roofman.
No.
That's the one it should have been in front of.
Is it the
Good Fortune?
Lanthimos movie? Bolgonia, whatever the heck it is.
Well, it was Good Fortune.
Good Fortune.
Oh,
That was really important. It was imperative that I know that. So you all know that. Good Fortune. Good Fortune was really funny, by the way.
It was. So since Horror Icons was Rocket's idea, does Rocket want to start?
I'll start it off. I think, to me, like, no particular, everybody has a different order. You know, you have the top 3. I'm not going to start with the top 3.
The Hamburger Helper Glove.
That son of a bitch.
Those commercials were actually pretty good. I think, like, let's take Ghostface, for example. I think the mask and the costume is the horror icon.
Yeah.
Because anybody could be Ghostface. It's not like, you know, Jason is Jason Voorhees, Freddy's Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers is the Boogeyman. But when it comes to Ghostface, anybody could be Ghostface. Like, Ghostface isn't just a particular person. They're trying to do that now, put it as though it's, you know,
Ghostface
Loomis.
is an entity.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're trying to put a name to it as who was the first ones to do it. But at the end of the day, anybody could be Ghostface. Now, in the beginning, I didn't think he was an icon because of that, because anybody could just be him. But as time goes on, what's iconic is the costume and mask. Not just because it's not just one person doing that. It's not like, all right, like Jason or Freddy or even Michael Myers, you know, he dies, he just comes back. You know what I mean? There's none of that. It's you know, it's usually 2 people. They die. Okay, a couple of years later, same shit happens. It's 2 different people portraying that character. So at the end of the day, to me, it's like, I think that character is iconic, but it's more of the costume is iconic.
It's essentially the Bruce Wayne logic. Batman is a symbol.
Yes.
Not who he is underneath.
Yep.
Ah. So
It's who I-
Ghostface is like Woodsboro Batman.
Yeah. Wow. We blew this out of the water.
Yep.
So my friend was having a conversation at work the other day. He was like, what would you survive? I forget. I think we were talking about The Long Walk. How you watch a movie, think,
I would not survive the long walk.
The Long Walk. I was like, no, I'm done.
I'm dying out in the first half hour.
And
I'll
then
be too hungry.
started talking about, it's like, what would you like? Would you survive like Michael Myers? And it was like, probably not. Like, honestly, like most people don't statistically. And he was like, what about like Ghostface? And I was like, see, Ghostface is weird because that's like a specific. Does Ghostface, whoever it is, do they have a problem with me? Do I go to that school? Do I live in that town? No. So I'm like, probably, statistically, yeah, I would be fine with Ghostface.
I think the logic is you are a student, you are in the friend circle. Would you survive?
Right there. Yeah, but there's like a better chance. Just like you watch those movies and it's like there's a curfew. I would just stay home probably. I know I wasn't like a rebellious like young kid.
Oh, motherfucker's dying. I'm going to the crib.
That's what I'm like. Yeah, like no, there's a curfew. Like I would do stuff, But like like if there's like there's a serial killer, so it is bad enough that we have to just lock everything. That everybody has a curfew. School is closed. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home with mom and dad. If he comes to my house, he comes to my house. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why would he come to my house? And it's like, why did he Casey Becker's house? She didn't do anything.
But they were clapping cheeks.
But yeah, that's why. And it's like, I'm doing that with two boys. I would be doing that. So then it's like, okay, otherwise, do they have a problem with me? Probably not. I'm not hanging out with that friend group. I'd probably know Randy. But would I go to like a big ass party? Probably not. Like, I didn't do things like that during COVID. So
I mean, Randy was like the outsider who was just crushing on Sydney anyway.
yeah.
Like,
I probably know.
Who
That
was
would be-
fucking Tatum, Stu, Billy? Like, they didn't really like Randy.
Yeah, I would.
I'm doing a rewatch right as we speak. I think I saw the first two. I'm going to watch probably 3 and 4 tonight.
It's all downhill from here.
True. But like also good. They're all pretty good.
Like,
And I think that's what I'm saying with the new ones, like 6 and 7. They're trying to now put Billy Loomis as the identity of Ghostface. Like, yes, he was the original, him and Stu. But in a way, it's like, okay, yeah, they were the original ones to do this, but anybody is Ghostface.
Domino effect, though.
I think that was just the Melissa Barrera connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. I have no idea what Kevin Williams is cooking. It's literally almost Halloween. We still don't have a trailer.
That's weird.
I have a feeling that Sydney's just gonna be like haunted by like ghosts of Ghostface past, like all of them in 7. I guess except for the last ones.
I feel like we're gonna get another 3. Like it's gonna be like a very mid-level. Like, this is fine. You can tell this is a reworked script from whatever they had.
I hope Kevin Williamson had the fucking integrity to go in fresh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm annoyed by a lot of the 6 slander. Nick, I know you weren't that high on 6.
6 was okay.
I really liked 6.
Good, but there are things about 6. I also called it's like one of the few times where I really called it. I was like, it's gonna be them. And I was right. I was like, see, for a while I was thinking maybe it was Kirby, and then I was like, that would be stupid.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you did not see that little girl get killed. And that is her dad.
Nobody, no death.
I was like, okay, there we go. It's the dad. I was like, why would Dermot Mulroney be in this movie? Sometimes it's just like that. It was like that with that movie Thanksgiving. I was like, Patrick Dempsey's the only famous person here. Like, why would he be? He's going to play the cop? I'm so smart. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Thanksgiving, it's only 2 years old. But sorry.
What an asshole.
Sorry, guys.
That is a good segue, though, because I was thinking about what to talk about pregame. Who are the most recent, I guess, candidates that can be considered horror icons?
Art the Clown.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
I thought
that's a good one because I'm not a big Terrifier fan.
I'm not a Terrifier fan.
Cool.
And everybody talked about it. I know that's been out forever. And at the end of the day, it's like, all right, I started watching them on, I think Prime had them or whatever the hell had them. I own the second one. I got to get the third one. I got to get the original. But I seen 1 and 2, and it's just a gore fest of shit. You know what I mean? It's
just shock value bullshit to make up for shortcomings.
Yeah, but the guy who plays Art the Clown does a fantastic job.
Yeah, to me, it's like I think they're all like varying degrees of like pretty good. Like first one is like the budget is like $10, and so
yeah, they did a great job on the first one.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was like honestly, like this is a low budget movie, but it looks good. It works enough. It subverts expectation, even though like it doesn't necessarily. It's not great. It's like, well, I didn't see that coming. Wow. And then like a lot of the violence, I think, is operating on like, well, this isn't rated R. Like, we didn't submit this to be, so let's just like go as crazy all out with the violence as we can. And then people really liked it. They finally got 2 made, which to me 2 is way better than 1.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like,
and they kind of did the same thing. They were like better, but like we're still gonna we're gonna double down on like the violence.
I don't know how if you guys ever done this, you guys probably have, but I know you guys are not big into steel books, but just slip covers, even slip covers.
Mm-hmm.
If a slip cover is nice and pretty and it catches my eye, I want to get it. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's like I saw the steel book for Terrifier 2, and I was like, you know what? Let me watch the first one to even think of buying this. Saw the first one, enjoyed it. It was crazy. Bought the second one, watched it. I agree with Nick. I like the second one more than the first. Haven't seen the third one. So, but I'm like, Randy, I'm a completist. Now that I got the second one, it's dumb. I got to now get the first one.
Yeah.
On physical. And then I'll probably get the third one.
So you still have time to watch the third one because it's Christmas.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm going to wait, probably, hopefully get it sometime in November so I can watch it for December.
Christmas.
But
third one's not good as 2. It's a little better because it picks up the story from 2, but it does kind of do the same thing with the violence. It's like there's a lot of violence. I don't know if it's as gnarly as 2 though. There's if you recall, you've seen the bedroom scene from part 2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything that like ever seen somebody like fuck someone up that much. Like, why?
Also,
where you're watching it, like, why are you doing that? That's fucking.
And that's what I think. Like, while I'm watching those first 2 movies, I'm like,
why did you do this?
Because the guy who does these movies, his name is Damien Leone, and I'm like, you gotta have a fucked up head to think of some of this shit off.
Whereas, like, Chuck would probably do this stuff, but his movies are rated up, so he can operate so much. But I feel like Art is doing things that like Chucky and Tiffany would probably do to people.
It's messed up.
There's a pretty gnarly one in part 3, like towards the end. That's like pretty crazy. But it's also just more of like the character that it happens to. It's like, oh man, why'd you do that? It's not like amazing. To me, they work more as testaments to like indie horror.
Yeah.
I think it's like getting all rolling for other shows. Like Shelby Oaks just came out. I feel like in a way, it's like studios that like invested in, giving something like Terrifier a wide release, and it paid off. Like, Terrifier 3 went number 1 at the box, like significantly. It made like $30 million or something like that its opening weekend. So then you get, like, I feel like we're investing more in like small horror movies to go in theaters and just be like, yeah, people are gonna watch them. And we got the Silent Night, Deadly Night is the same like studio as Terrifier. I'm like, yeah, if you just market it a little bit, like, people will show up. I think it's good. I think it's healthy. They're going in theaters. I think that's good. Because easily could have been a net movie. That's kind of why I fuck with it. I'm not
and I'm late to the game too on Terrifier because like the first one was out forever, and what got me into it was when the second one came out, I was like, do I even give these a try? And then when I saw that Steelbook, I'm like, all right, if I want to get the Steelbook, I want to make sure the first one is worth it.
That was
and I'm in, like, in the sense of like, is it my top? No. It's more at the bottom to me.
Yeah.
But as a horror icon,
he's everywhere.
He's everywhere now. Art is definitely making his name. And at the end of the day you could say he has it's like a cult following that watches these movies and love him. I like him, but he's more at the bottom of my list. So
it was like, the first one was out. Like, I don't know if it was on Netflix or whatever, but like it was out for a long time. I didn't watch it. Like, I don't know. I'm not like a horror. I like horror movies. I watch these, I watch all of it, but like, I'm not like I don't consider myself like a horror head. I don't watch like everything.
Yeah, same.
So I was like, Terrifier like came and went. I was like, I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. But then it was like Terrifier 2. It was like a long road to getting it made. It came out, had like, small theater run, and people started talking about how nuts it was. Like they were like, people are throwing up. I was like,
I want to throw up.
Say, and so I was like looking into the trailer. I was like, people are passing out. Yay! So then I
pass out.
back. I was like, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna find the old ones on like I think it was Tubi came in clutch for me because it was that and it was also All Hallows Eve.
Yeah, that's where he made his debut.
Like an anthology movie that made that one of them had Art the Clown, and it's so fucking funny because in that, well, he does it in Terrifier also, but like in All Hallows Eve, he's like chasing someone around, like Michael Myers basically, like he's like stalking them and like hacking and slashing. And then they're in cars, and he comes up in a car, and she's like, "Oh no!" And then he just uses a gun, and I think it's so fucking like he just like shoots him. Like, it's like, man, shoot and see, and it's like, stop! Like, why did you do that? No, like if Jason ever pulled out a gun, I'd be so pissed. But he's just got a little pistol, and he uses it in the first movie too.
It's funny.
But he's bitch, and he just shoots him. But that's why I watched those. I was like, I'm just going to check these out really quick. If they're worth a damn, I'll go see 2. And, like, I did that and had a good time. 2 is cool. 3 is cool. I'll go see a 4.
Let me see. Is The Grabber an icon?
They're trying.
They're trying so hard.
With that. Yep, they are.
They're trying so hard. It's like I don't Mean Girls. Like, The Grabber's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's just...
The Mask is dope. Don't get me
wrong. The Mask is dope,
but that's a hard sell for me.
Like, he takes little kids and puts them in his van. It's like, okay, ew. It's like, what's Chucky do? It's like, oh, he's Chucky. He's a haunted doll. He runs around. He's crazy. And it's like, yeah, that's funny.
Like to me, The Grabber. Like I like the movies. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you died in the real world in the movie, and now in the dream world. Like, there's no other place to go.
Hell, we can go to the Grabber, to go to hell with the Grabber.
There's nowhere else to go.
We don't need a third. We're going to get a third, but we don't need a third.
We don't need a third. We
need a 2.
We didn't need a 2.
That was my thing. We didn't need a 2, but, like, it was cool. They made it work.
Yeah.
Here's a good one. He's all over the place now. The movie came out.
Thanks a lot, Fanta.
Over 10 years ago. And I bought this movie on a blind buy. Like it was like at Best Buy on an end cap when they just had like the little horror sections. Like it was, I think it was like titled Unknown Horror Movies. And when I saw the cast in this, I was like, how the hell did I not even know about this movie? Trick or Treat, Sam.
Trick or Treat rules.
I thought we were still on The Grabber.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Fuck The Grabber. Yeah, I'm into rewatch Trick or Treat this year and completely forgot.
And the thing is, they dropped it last year in the theaters. I think they're doing it again this year. To me, I'll be honest with you. I got a bunch of stuff about Sam and all that.
I got a little Sam statue.
I got a Sam candy thing here. I got Sam
Samwise
here.
Gamgee.
I got Sam stuffed up to like. To me,
Samuel L. Jackson.
I like my number 1 is Michael. I honestly think my number 2 is Sam. Like to me, I just like him. Like
Sammy
if I'm doing collectibles and things like that, those are my top 2 guys I collect. Now, is he better than Jason and Freddy? We'll get to that. But at the end of the day, I think it's that movie. Trick or Treat is more of a cult classic movie because like it was out, nobody really heard about it, and then as the years went on, it's grown.
It's a true cult classic. That's like a example of a cult because for whatever reason, Warner Brothers, and maybe there is a reason. I don't know if I've checked. Like Warner Brothers, like that was supposed to be in theaters. I remember buying 2007, got my 300 DVD, and there's a sticker on the slipcover of the 300 DVD that says like sneak peek of Trick or Treat, and it's got like an extended preview. That's 2 years before it came out. Like for whatever reason, they like shelved it, had zero confidence, and then just put it out straight to video. And over time, people saw it and were like, wait, this is really good. And like, it got good reviews. It's not like people just like it. Like, it is a very well regarded movie. I watch it every year.
Same. And it's, I mean, Anna Paquin, you got Brian Cox, you got Leslie Bibb. I mean, and I know I'm forgetting some other people. Like, it's just crazy. Like I said, I just found it just looking around, and I think we were doing. Me and my roommates were doing a Halloween party, and we just wanted to throw movies in the background, besides like Halloween or like the Friday 13 movies and things like that. And we just wanted something new. And I just, like I said, it was a blind buy. I looked at it, looked interesting. And when I saw the cast, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm buying this. And that, from that point on, I've been watching it every Halloween.
Yeah, it's so good. And that's like, I feel like they're talking about making a second one.
They are. Supposedly it's in pre-production.
Like, that seems like kind of a slam dunk. Like,
it's been, from what I heard, they've been talking about it for almost.
It's been like 15 years.
Like, yeah, but they've been like officially been talking about it for like 2, because when I first heard that they're gonna do a second one, then they dropped it in the theaters last year. So that's from that point on to now. Like, my wife, she don't give a shit about anybody. She loves that character, Sam. Loves that character.
And it's like, yeah, it comes to theaters now, and it's like, that was not in theaters in 2000. Yeah. Cannot stress enough that they were like, yeah, fuck it, straight to video. And it's like,
that's the thing, is I wondered if they had no faith in it and they just threw it straight to video just to.
And how can that
get something out of
it? Something that was well regarded by critics, and it's like, it is since like Shout Factory, Arrow on 4K. Like, it was like these boutique labels threw themselves at it. You go to the Spirit, and yeah, there's a whole Sam section. You can buy Lollipop, you can buy the Holly Ho candy bar.
Yep.
You can buy his bag.
You can buy a painting of him, and like, he's all over the place.
Yeah, I got one of those like one of those glass things that like light up. Sam a few years ago, and I got a Michael Myers last year.
I don't know if you guys have a Costco. They have those like robot versions where like they look knitted up, but it's plastic. We just picked up a Sam one, a Michael one, and the Ghostface one, and basically like he's the one that's hard to find is Sam.
No grabber?
Fuck that guy.
Oh, they don't have the grabber in there. And Ethan Hawke. Like, oh.
See, the thing about the grabber though, like I said, it's great character. Not gonna lie, great character.
He doesn't wait for consent.
But it's like, they're like Randy said, they're pushing it hard. At the end of the day, though, it's you already did the main version. Now you did the supernatural version, and you died in both versions.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go next?
Black Phone 3, the Dream Warriors.
Yeah, hell, he's in hell.
If you think about it, they did take basically Nightmare on Elm Street pieces and put it into. I mean, that's pretty much what it was.
1000%.
More of an idea, It's like, you're keeping me alive by thinking
of me. Yep.
But it's like, I mean, it's fun. Like, I get it, because it's just like the Fanta. They obviously did a collaboration.
Not even that.
So they got like Freddy Fazbear. They've got Megan, and it's like Megan. They want Megan to be this icon, and it's like Megan 2 made $7. So yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's like no element of fun to that. Like the Black Phone, there is like not. Grabber, that's like putting the Zodiac Killer on like a Fanta bottle. Like, it's like, oh, that's not fun. Or like Ed Gein. That's why I don't like these like TV shows.
Yeah.
Nothing's fun about that. But it's like Michael Myers. It's like, ooh, spooky. He's coming. It's Michael. But it's like the Grabber. Oh, he's coming. He's going to throw you in his van and lock you.
Don't get me wrong. It's like,
make you eat your own shit or whatever.
I think that's why Halloween has so much. It's beloved still till now. And the movie came out in 1978 because, like, not that the shit that the Grabber does can't truly happen in real life, but that shit can happen.
Oh, that shit happens every day.
That's my point.
Yeah. And
And
it's
some of these guys, like some of this shit, yeah, it's movies and all that, but there's some truth to it as well.
like, yeah, that dude had like 2 outs. He was just burying people like under the floor. Like, fuck, that's gross. Meg,
Yeah.
that it's like Megan. She's just out here dancing. Like, she wouldn't do that shit. That's like, I'm not like, I didn't go to Universal Horror Nights to see the rapper. It's
Like I said, I've only seen
Megan,
Megan 2.
Ew.
Megan is your ride or die homie.
Yeah, like Megan is Megan.
Yeah.
She,
And then in the second one, didn't they try to do a new dance with her or some stupid shit like that?
I do not
In the second
remember.
one?
There's
Yeah.
supposedly a spin-off that's coming out in January, so I'll rewatch and we'll
Of
double
Megan?
back. Yeah, it's called Soulmate.
Oh boy.
I
Is it
I
chunky?
think it's like an adult fuck doll, but it's a spin-off of Megan.
Oh boy. I'm good.
oh,
I'm good.
Megan too, like made $3. Like that's
I think they announced this after the first one hit.
okay.
You're gonna watch it.
Maybe.
Shut your trap.
Maybe. Speaking of trap, Icon, the Butcher. That's kind of like putting him on a Phantom. It's like, oh, it's the Butcher. It's like we're gonna call him that. Ew.
So, speaking of Icon, is the Icon Jigsaw or is the Icon Billy?
To me, it's Jigsaw. To
Me too.
Normie down the street.
Yeah,
Jigsaw.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
The puppet on the bike
Yeah,
is the icon to the normie, right?
yeah. To me, it's like Tobin Bell, like in that hood, like that. That's Jigsaw.
It's Jigsaw. It's. I know I make fun of the
I wanna
franchise,
play a
but it's
game.
Jigsaw. It's Jigsaw.
Yeah, but don't put him on the Phantom bottle. Like that's you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like 5 Desert Island movies, and they have to be horror. Like that original Saw is coming.
That's one. I'll be honest with you. That original Saw was crazy. I love that movie.
It is the only one. I think there are other good ones. I think we've talked about this. Like for whatever reason, like I just love Saw. Like I just love that franchise.
If it's
Should've-
Halloween, it must be Saw.
Yes, I used to live for that. Like I just like yeah, we're doing a
Bro,
5.
it started to fizzle out. Like they started to make less money, and then just Paranormal Activity came in and took all the flame.
It did, and deservedly so because the first Paranormal Activity was good,
I
but
think I got up to like Saw 4 or 5.
When he
And
died.
that's what. And that's when I knew. When they started making more and more, like, oh boy.
died in 3. I just remember I was dating a girl in 2008, and for whatever fucking reason, I guess it was like Halloween time, and I was like,
Oh, we're going to
"Babe,
watch Saw 4.
I'm gonna get you into this," and she got like into it, like 1, 2, 3, and 4 enough that like I was so excited for 5, and then we went and saw 5, and like 5 was like the first one to me that was like,
Yep.
it's fine, but
Yeah.
like it was like the first one I was like,
Which one?
it's time to wrap
Is
this up.
5 the
That's
pendulum?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 5 like started with that, and you're thinking, well, wait,
No, but
that's
5
not-
was the one where the Gilmore Girls dude has the thing on his head on the poster.
yeah,
That's like my favorite poster.
like a cool thing, but yeah, he comes, I got a fucking a hole in my throat.
You won't believe how it ends.
6
And then
is better, and then 7 is not good.
6 was cool,
and
yeah.
then then you start to have to do fucking math where 1 was 5 and 6 was 2 and all that
Well,
bullshit.
it started to like we agreed it was like you got way more invested in like the cop storyline
Yes.
out with what's his name, Hoffman.
Yep.
It was, ooh, wow, it's like a soap opera by the time you get to 5.
Doing a franchise rewatch before Spiral, for whatever reason, the cop storyline throughout the whole franchise
Fantastic.
just hooked me.
So into it, it's like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then you get to 6, and it's just like, how the fuck is he in this? How is he getting out of this building? And then he does all this stuff. But then comes the catch-22. It's like there's that big game going on with the insurance guy and all this elaborate shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, who is watching that? Who is overseeing making sure that is going fine? Because it's not Hoffman.
Carrie Elways. Duh.
It's like Gary Elwes. No,
See, they should have ended it with that one right there. They should have just ended it there.
6 is good. 6 And it was like by the time
At
6
whatever
came out,
point they would have ended Saw, they would have
Yeah.
already brought it back and
Yeah.
remade it, rebooted, whatever.
like the reboots were now like 3 reboots. They've all been like very
Enough.
like cool. I thought
Which was
cool.
which Saw movie did Donnie Wahlberg die? Was
4
that 3?
With the ice
4,
blocks.
okay.
at the end.
Yeah.
Boom!
When that happened, I was kind of pissed off. I was like, no
Bro,
fucking
that
way.
shit was... That's got to be one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah.
I don't even think he felt anything, to be honest with you.
Where did he get this ice though? Like, where did he get all that big ice? Who lifted that? Like, who brought that?
Yeah.
In? Like, you get that shit sent in on pallets, delivered to that sketchy
dude.
warehouse with all the fucking wires.
Big ass container, water hose, turn the cool up.
No way. I'm the delivery driver. I'm like, are you Jigsaw? No, I'm his helper.
I'm his helper.
No, I'm the sewed up mouth guy. I was his lawyer.
How?
Like when that happened, when 4 happened, and when that happened in 4, I was right then and there. I was like, I think I'm done with this franchise. Because like I liked his storyline. That's the thing. I
Yeah.
liked that storyline. You know, Dina Meyer was part of that storyline. You know what I mean? It's like
Lyric
Yeah.
Bench.
I was interested in what was happening in the game, but I was also interested in that storyline. And when that happened, I was like, yeah, I think I might be done. And then when I saw 5, I was like, yeah, they should just end this.
So what I think, either this September or last September, we were supposed to get 11, but then rights shifted. I think from Lionsgate to Blumhouse and Universal. I might have it mixed up somewhere. How soon do we get 11? 'Cause
Probably next year.
we've pointed out over the last couple months, Tobin Bell's not getting any younger.
Nope.
Not. And like it didn't work in Saw X, if I'm being bluntly honest. He's good. Like I said, he's the icon, and it will go down as an iconic
Yep, I agree with that.
100%. His voice, just the acting. He's very good. He doesn't even he doesn't necessarily get the, recognition. Like, he's very good. But yeah, he was supposed to be like when he died and he's on the slab. They say he's like 50 something. That man is in his 80s now. He was in his 80s. And like he doesn't say he looks bad. He doesn't look like he's 50. It's like, well, he's got cancer. And I was like, that's not how cancer works. That doesn't make you 80 years old.
83.
He's 83.
He's 83 right now. Yep. He just turned 83 in August.
Okay, maybe he doesn't look 83,
Tobin is his last name.
but he doesn't look 53.
No.
I look 53.
I wouldn't say all that.
I
No.
could play a 53-year-old more believably than he could play a 53-year-old. Like, look, man, you're 83.
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, do we make a new Saw just without him? Which would kind of beg, like, what is the point?
Yeah.
It's gonna be they're gonna make a new song, and he had a long lost child running around the country or some shit like that. Found his father's thing, and then becomes the new Jigsaw.
When Tobin Bell passes, I think the Spiral route is the only way to really keep it alive. Copycats.
Copycats. Yeah.
They have already done it. It's like, well, they could do a prequel. And it's like, we are already
Okay.
doing that with him. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, we are already doing that. And it kind of barely worked, but it did work. It was cool. Same with like Amanda. It's like,
I liked
What?
X.
how old was she supposed to be
Yeah.
in Saw? Like 20s?
Yeah.
I'm not saying she looks bad, but I'm pretty sure what's her name is like in her mid 50s now. So it's like, how long?
If they were smart, they would have had either Carrie Elways or Shawnee Smith
Yeah, Shawnee Smith.
continue.
She's
It-
56.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
She was great. I'm not
They
saying
should have had one of those two characters continue
Yeah.
because they were one of the main two characters in a sense. If you think about it,
I think her arc has already been exposed as to not
is.
like sticking to the Jigsaw mantra. Saw 3, she was all like vengeance and shit.
she didn't get it.
Yep.
Didn't get it for all the work they did.
to me, Jigsaw's that's icon. But to me, like I said, that's another one where it's like kind of like Star Wars in a sense of, to me, the best trilogy is the original trilogy. To some people, it's the prequels. It depends what era and time you were born. And to some people, like The Force Awakens, all that's their trilogy that they love. It's just everybody's different. I can see Saw being like Jigsaw being someone's number one icon. You know what I mean? It just depends.
Okay.
You know, and you get no complaints from me. I know I give the movie like the series shit jokingly and all that, but you get no complaints from me for that. You know what I mean?
All jokes come from some sort of truth.
So, exactly.
Yeah.
Now here's another one, and I think Nick hit on that, Thanksgiving.
No.
Do you think if the second one is just as good?
That's exactly what I was about to say. If the second one is legit, John Carver might be in the conversation.
Yep. Because I think I like how they ended the first one. Spoiler: they couldn't find the body. Yeah, it's a trope. It's a hard trope, but at the end of the day, is at least okay. He's somewhere out there. He didn't die supposedly, or got away or whatever. But I think if the second one is even just as half as good as the first one, doesn't have to be same or half as good. I think now we might be coming up with another icon.
I think that's what
the horror genre.
I agree.
I think the second one out, but didn't come out last year. I think it should be out this year. So I think we're waiting a little too long.
When did it come out? 23?
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be out this year.
It's not here. It's not here.
Eli Roth, you're fucking up.
It should be out. I think you keep momentum by like Nights at Freddy's 2. Like you just keep it going. It's like, we're not even gonna give them a chance to forget this. It's like John Carver. Like I wouldn't remember that name. It's a good movie. I enjoy it.
Supposedly some pre-production, but they got the cast. They got a shit ton of people on the cast. So it's like, I'm surprised it's not out yet.
No. Fuck it up. But it's cool. I like the first one. Very like old school, kind of like slap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the first one hit, Eli Roth got on social media talking about Thanksgiving 2, 2025 release.
Yeah.
Somebody fucked up.
He's lying.
Okay, they said the filming began on March of 2025.
They're still filming?
That's when they said March of 2025 is when they started filming.
Shit.
So I'm guessing.
No, there's no way they're still filming.
But you also got to remember, when did the writer's strike happen?
Like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Did it happen in 2023?
Maybe. 2024.
2024. So that kind of delayed it because they started filming. It says here they started filming in March of 2025.
Remember, they hadn't even rolled weapons yet. They had to recast that whole shit.
Yeah, no shit.
So I'm thinking this thing drops next year.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably like finish whatever they got to do, like reshoots and shit over the summer, and then it'll drop next Thanksgiving.
It'll probably drop next Thanksgiving. Because it says the original release date was supposed to be of November of 2025. That was supposed to be the original release date for the second one. So it definitely got delayed somehow. They started filming in March of this year. So it's about 7 months ago. So yeah, there's no way they had that movie ready.
Is Pearl a new icon?
I don't know.
He's not. The thing is, like icon. It's like kind of like modern horror icons. Like in the horror community, yeah. The X trilogy is like we love. But then it's like if I show Art the Clown to like Joe Blow down the street, I'm like, who is this?
Oh no,
he was. It's like no, okay,
yeah,
no. They're like John Wayne Gacy. No, that's not John Wayne Gacy.
Idiot.
If I show Pearl to like, who is that? They're just like
Mia Goth.
Lizzie Borden? No, it's Pearl. But
Yeah,
modern, in horror circles, like the X trilogy is significant. I think it's very good. I liked all three of them.
I do too.
Pearl is my favorite one.
Yeah, I go Pearl X Maxine.
Yeah, probably.
I've yet to see Maxine.
I like Maxine. I had fun with Maxine. It is a sequel to X.
X, yeah.
There's one
because
scene.
Pearl is the prequel to X.
There's a scene with a heel that I was not fond of.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Jack Skellington?
It was like Pearl? They just said like they decided like while they were making X to like just go and like start doing some stuff, and then they were like, wait, this is really good, and so then they just made a whole second movie. It's kind of wild that even worked, because it was like, how did you convince Lionsgate to like put these out? Like who would have thought that X would have even been a hit?
Yeah.
I barely, I went and saw it. I was like, yeah, I'll check this out.
Oh, fuck. Patrick Bateman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's one of those things where it's like...
Which one of you secretly enjoy American Psycho 2?
I've seen it one time in my life. Fun fact, I don't even think I own American Psycho 2.
Shocker.
I should go get that Blu-ray. I should do that one of these days. I've seen it, I know, one time, but it's one of those things from like way back in the day where I'm like, I'm sure I turned that on and then just spaced out. Like, just like, was like, whatever. I feel like I did that with Halloween too, like Zombies Halloween 2. Because I didn't see it in theaters.
So at a point you knew it was ass.
I just remember watching, I remember like turning it on and just kind of zoning. Yeah, this isn't very good. People were right. I guess, this is very whatever. And then like a couple years later, I watched it again and like paid attention to it. It's like, oh, it's so much better. So maybe I'll do that with American Psycho 2 at some point.
Funny.
I'll watch it and be like, oh my goodness, the obvious choice. It was like that time of like where they were just making random sequels to things. Like I feel like that was around the same time as like Firestarter 2 and like The Rage Carrie 2, and like it was like, do we need sequels to these? And it's like, we need bad bitches.
Well, if Disney can make Mulan and Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 and Lilo and Stitch 2, we can do American Psycho 2.
Like sitting there like Taxi Driver, like watching Mulan 2, like,
oh, that's funny.
American Psycho. It's like, we need bad, just these women, just evil women. Need like, that was like Ginger Snaps and Urban Legend, and like, we need more bad bitches.
All right, we're about halfway through the length of the runtime I want to hit. So let's get into the legends, like the icons.
Gladys from Weapons.
No.
The monk from The Monkey.
No.
Fine. The Grabber.
Absolutely not. How about the original Grabber, Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
Well, but even they wrote it out like he wasn't like.
And Justice for the remake.
No.
Yes.
Oh, sweetie, no.
You just watched it. It's not that bad.
Not that good.
I don't think the script was the greatest, but I do love how they explained it.
I will vouch for every remake except Child's Play. Friday the 13th, Zombies Original, Nightmare. I will vouch for those remakes.
It's like
Chainsaw.
Halloween is like a mixed bag. There's things about it I really things about it that I'm like, no. But like as its own movie, I'd say it's like good. Like it's a good slasher movie, even if it's not like one of my favorite Halloween movies. but it's like, but like, what I will give it is like it's doing something new. Like he's like Rob Zombie was not the guy to do a Halloween movie.
No.
Like he was the guy, but he did his thing with it. He didn't try
Clearly.
to do Carpenter's thing. He did his thing and brought new stuff to it. Whether it worked or not, is beside the point.
And that's why I give him credit for the first Halloween. I give him credit because it was something different.
The Friday the 13th remake, it didn't bring anything new to it. Me, it's like the same shit, but like modernized. But it was like 2009, which is, I guess, a long time ago.
What's the
but
harm in that?
And I remember watching it in 2009 and already feeling like this is dated. The haircuts, the outfits, the way they're talking. It's already like dated. I don't think it's like horrible, but
so,
it's like
to get into your personal business, Nicholas. You've never been making whoopee and used the term "your tits are stupendous."
Stupendous, and it's like,
can't even keep a straight face. It's so stupid.
Damn it! Do I hate it? No. It's something, but it's like again, it's like the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I give it that same kind of credit. It's directed by Samuel Bayer, who has not directed a movie since. But he is like an iconic music video director.
The irony, that movie had Rooney Mara considering never making another movie. And Samuel Bayer is the one who never made another movie.
Yeah. And it's like weird because like he brought style to it. Like he did
he made Freddie serious again.
Green Day's American Idiot album. So we're talking like 20 years ago. They did all the videos were almost like little thrillers. Like they were like little movies, and he did all of the videos for that. He did Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit. So he does like iconic, like classic, like alternative rock music videos. And that was like his first movie. And they were like, we're really going to tee you up to bring your like flair to this. And like, it's got like the style. It's like, ooh, yeah, it's like grimy, creepy. But it's like, and like Jackie Earle Haley, I give him credit that nobody else gives him because people say it's like such a downgrade. I'm like, maybe it is, but like he did his thing.
It's
with
not
it. Like,
though.
Not try to do anything that Robert Englund had done
over the past 2 or 3 weeks. What's his name? Chuck Russell has come out talking about he would do a New Nightmare if Jim Carrey played Freddy.
I heard that. Yep.
Which. No. I kind of hate it. But Jim Carrey would get compared to Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? Oh, yeah, you're going to do that. That was always going to be the risk. So I'm like, at least Jackie Earle Haley, Oscar-nominated character actor, by the way. Like, people are like, oh, this fucking guy. I'm like, no, literally, like, if you ever watched the movie Little Children that he was in with Kate Winslet, he's like a pedophile in that movie. It's gross. That's why he got the role. Like, it's insane. Great, like very great actor. He's great in Watchmen. Like I'm like it's not like an accident that he got.
I assumed how good he was as Rorschach was why he got cast as Freddy.
Yep. But also, if you guys remember the trailer, who was technically the hot name that was in that movie and was in the movie for like maybe 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes.
Clancy Brown.
Not even.
Come on, don't take my joke.
Was it Kellen Lutz?
Yep, coming up the Twilight series of movies. He was the hot commodity. He was portrayed in the trailer quite a bit, and I think he's in the movie for like 2 scenes.
He's like the Drew Barrymore of that movie.
Is he the initial death at the beginning?
Yeah, he's like the kid. Coffee shop.
Okay.
But everybody it's a great aim. You got to market to get people in the seats, and especially for the female crowd, that was the way to do it because they portrayed him in the trailer. When he came on, I was like, hey, this guy's hot coming out of Twilight. He's in this movie, the remake. He's at the time an up and coming movie star. All this and that. Great way to market it. And he was barely in the movie. I feel like I said 2 scenes. I think he was in the movie for like 2 minutes.
Kyle Gown movie. It's like you got a good cast. Like what's her name? like Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown, Kate Cassidy's in it.
Yeah. Wow, what's her name? I love her. Friday Night Lights mom.
Connie Britton.
Connie Britton.
Britton.
And it's like, these are real actors. These are real actors who I love. Jackie Earle Haley cannot, like, he's doing good work. Even if you don't like it, it's like, okay, that's fine. But it's like, he's doing his thing. He's brought his thing to it. My biggest, other than the fact that, like, it isn't fun, they sucked away, like, all the fun out of it. Whereas, like, the first time on Elm Street, you know, Freddy isn't as quippy and all that, but it's still, there is a high level of fun, like entertainment. Yeah. It is one of this. They got rid of all the fun, but also like they went back and made him a child molester.
Yeah,
without really thinking of like why they got rid of that in the first place. Because it's like okay, maybe he's a kid diddler, and that's why the parents burn him alive. And it's like, okay, it would make sense that the parents would do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the movie goes the route where they sort of imply that maybe he was innocent.
Yep.
And that's why he's back for revenge. Like, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
But then they double down and they're like, no, actually, here's pictures of you naked. So he is a kid diddler. And now he's haunting his victims from the depths of hell and killing them in their nightmares. And it's like, ew, why? Even the Grabber wouldn't do that.
See, bro, yeah, like, remake this shit one more time and make it assumed but no proof, and he never really was.
Yeah.
And then Freddy's kind of the anti-hero.
It's kind of like, you know what? He has it's bad that he's doing this, but like it's not without merit. You thought he was the weird old guy.
Yep.
Like it's way more interesting if they just stuck with that. Like, oh, he's
I
the
agree.
boiler room at the school. I know he's messing with my kids, and it's like, no, he's not. But you burned him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, well, joke's on you. He was practicing voodoo or whatever the fuck, and now he knows how to come back in your dreams, and he's gonna kill your kids. That's more interesting. I'm not saying it's better than the original, but it's more interesting. And they doubled down, and they were just like, oh, never mind. Actually, no, he was doing that to you. So not only did he do that to you and scar you for life, but now he's gonna kill you while you're asleep.
Can't really get better than the original.
Nope.
Ew.
Wes Craven was in his bag, bruh. Whew.
Original is all time.
Yeah.
Is all time great. It is aged like wine. It is so good. The music is so good.
Yes, it is.
That it like becomes a part of it's like
it's its own character if you think about it.
Part of it. Like it just brings you you think of it and it's like it's like just like getting like zapped by the lights. It's like
the dead lights.
Oh, Freddy. I just watched all of them. I watched them all in crispy 4K.
To kind of
you have the Steelbook set?
No.
That ugly thing.
No.
I feel like motherfuckers are trying to make Pennywise a modern icon when he's not. Pennywise has been around.
I mean, sort of, kind of.
No.
I feel like people know Pennywise's name. I feel like I could show now a picture of the clown and be like, who is that? And he, or me would be like, it's Pennywise. I'll be like, what is Pennywise? They'll be like, oh, I don't know. I don't understand. But like, that's Pennywise. I'm like, yeah.
He's a shape-shifting alien.
I'm like, he's it.
Technically,
worlds.
Technically, in Stephen King's universe, he's kind of the embodiment of just all things evil.
Yeah. He's the eater of worlds.
And children. And you are next. And see, Nick, you didn't do a proper rewatch like I did because you didn't watch the fucking miniseries.
I had to cut.
I don't want to hear that shit.
There was a draft of my schedule where that was on it. And I had to, I'm constantly like reworking it like based on my schedule or whatever. And I was like, if I cut that out and move this up, I have to do that like 800 times when I do a bench. It's crazy. I was supposed to do another movie.
No excuses.
I was supposed to do that first, but then I had a delay, and I was, I'm gonna have to do Firestarter first.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
Let me ask you this, Randy.
Yes,
in the
sir.
miniseries. I think the first half of the parts of the miniseries were better than the second half.
I
Because
don't
once you start losing the
disagree.
kids element out of
Yeah.
it, yes, I know they're grown, they come back. I get all that.
The general consensus in both versions of the story is that the kid stuff is better.
I agree.
And I like when Nick put it, I think, on his caption for chapter 2 the other day. I would love to have watched the two Muschietti movies edited together like the miniseries.
Either that or just like that's what like the miniseries does it like the book, where it's like you have to kind of have the back and forth. That's why I think
Yes.
the
Yeah.
middle ends with Stan killing himself, and it's like, fuck, that's crazy. But it's like then chapter 2 starts with him killing himself.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, he really flies through the calling everybody back.
Yeah, like it's like done with Stan, and it's
And
like
it's
Stan,
like,
big character in the first one.
if I just cut my wrist, bro, I just do not have the strength to write it on the wall. I'm sorry. I'm in pain.
I don't have strength.
But also, like you guys said, you know, in the movie version, chapters 2 starts with Stan dying, but also you want that to be felt emotionally, and yet it's not, because first one ends,
It's like bye, Stan.
you know, whatever. Exactly. And then the second one, what, a year later, year and a half later, second one comes out, and instead of like doing like a recap kind of thing, it's within the first 5 minutes he's already dead. You're like, oh, okay.
Well, I think
It just-
that, not that it's a good thing, but I think Muschietti tried to double back at the end with those letters and try to make it like a more, like, he knew that he'd be the weak link. Like, Stan always knew he didn't have the balls to go back.
Yeah, he was always like the scared kid.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, I think too. Like I watched 2 yesterday. It is a good movie.
I
Yeah,
love it.
I actually think I like it more. Like I watched it last night. I've watched it like a handful of times. You know, in the 6 years it's been out. I was like watching it last night. I was like, is this the most I've ever liked chapter 2? Like sometimes that just happens. Like you just watch it, you get into it. And I'm like,
yeah.
this is the most I've liked this one. Because like theater, I was kind of mixed on it. But I think that's where it comes from. It's like it's so long. It is like close to 3 hours.
I don't
long.
think it feels long, though. I think the
Not
pacing's
really.
really good.
And it's like it's because part 1 was very focused. It was like 2 hours.
Yes.
It was like the kids. It was like the kids
Kids.
getting a middle and an end question mark. But it's like, boom. And then this one, it's like you got to do all the adult stuff. But in order to do the adult stuff, you have to hark back to kid stuff. So like them finding the clubhouse. It's like you have to do flashbacks. Again, stuff that probably should have been in the first one if we're going to do it this way. So it's like we had to make it way longer. It's almost like, should it have been one big bloody affair?
But I still think,
That's-
though,
And I agree.
I think 2 is the perfect companion piece to 1. And I think both of them together is the best translation of that book we'll ever get in the theater.
Yeah,
I feel like
I agree.
like very close to the book. Like I feel like when I still, even with the movies,
Without a
like
big 12-year-old orgy, yeah, that's a pretty fucking accurate translation.
one day we'll get that. One day we'll get the full
Cary
on.
Fukunaga tried.
That's
Y'all
fucking-
remember that shit? Cary Fukunaga wanted that to, like, whatever fucking meth acid fucking trip Stephen King wrote, Cary Fukunaga wanted to film that shit.
It's so weird.
Right?
It's so weird. There's nothing normal about it. It's just like, why would you do that? That is not the vibe.
Why would you write
Okay.
that in 1983 or 4?
Yeah. What's this like? She loved Bill, and what's his name was in love with her.
Ben.
They're all in love with her, but they weren't like, let's go bang in a cave in love with her.
Yeah.
We're this many years old.
But it's like it's just dope to me how, like, she pointed that shit out in part 1. Them together is what keeps them alive. And, like, Pennywise, like, it's watching it this week, though, it trips me out how, like, Georgie, whatever other kids, Pennywise is like, oh, food, oh, kill. But just these 7 specifically, he just taunts. And when they're together, he's not stronger than their bond.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not killing them. Well, he's sort of killing them. Kills one of them. But, yeah, he's just fucking with them over the course of like 27 years.
Yep.
It's good stuff. I don't, will this TV show add anything necessary? Probably not.
I'm gonna watch it, and I hope it's really good, but I just feel like it's such a fucking cash grab.
It is, for sure. It's like, that's what we're talking about. Like, we keep mentioning the Fanta. It's like, it's working. These studios have these properties, and they're like, we need to milk this. This is a franchise. Like, that's how they see things. And it's like, I don't even... we were talking last week about The Strangers, and it's like, oh, why did they even do it? And it's like, it's a franchise. They see it, and they're like, there's money to be made here.
If you think about it, no movie is needed to be made. It's all about the bottom line. It's a cash. Even like the next greatest, even Weapons or Sinners, it's all a cash grab. It's just a movie just to see if the studio can make money. That's all it is.
Well,
and if it hits, it hits.
I mean, you could make that argument. You could be like, yeah, there's, every conversation will come out. There's money to be made here.
Yeah.
There is someone sitting in a room today. How can we spin off Sinners? How can we make it?
And I mean, did we need Sinners to be made? No. Am I glad they made it? Hell yes.
But they're like, okay, Sinners is a gigantic thing. We're still talking about it.
Oh, fuck.
How can we make Sinners 2? How can we make a prequel with the vampires? How can we do the Bone Temple Sinners? And it's like, somebody's having that conversation. Somebody's going to have to fight against that somehow. It's like, oh, Megan 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Black Phone 2.
If we get Sinners anything, bro, like I don't even want vampires. I want Smoke and Stack in Chicago, some gangster shit, and how they got away with all that liquor and all that money.
I want to know how they got away with that.
Yeah, you want the Penguin Sinners.
Yeah.
Somebody's having that conversation. Somebody is sitting at HBO right now. Like, okay, we call it Smokestack. And we call them how they got their name. They used to go down the chimney and steal people's stuff.
I'm not watching that.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Well, your name is Han.
I'm not watching that
Solo.
thief Santa Claus shit.
It's like, oh, then he called him Smoke. He called him Stack. That was their code names. It's like, get out. Kindly leave.
Y'all know the Smokestack twins? As much as it might pain me, man, y'all probably gonna bail on this whole podcast and never pop up on this motherfucker again if I say that I think the Texas Chainsaw remake is the best in the franchise.
Which one?
Wrong.
Say that again. The Texas
Chainsaw remake, 2003.
Jessica Biel?
Best in the franchise.
Bro, I'm with you all the way. Like, don't get me wrong.
That's why Rock is my motherfucking dog.
I'll say this right now.
I'll put it second.
Rocket's my motherfucking dog.
I'll say this.
Everybody be overrating too, and that shit is ass.
If you think of the original, if you really watch it,
it's very good.
Much blood. It's good. But there's not much blood in it. It's just grimy and dirty.
Same with
Halloween.
Halloween.
That grimy, dirty feel to it. With the remake with Jessica Biel and Eric Balfour and all that, to me, I think the remake is better than the original. Now, granted, the original's the original. It was, for its time, it was great. And I do enjoy the original. Even when I watch the original, I still feel, I just get that dirty feeling like I got to take a shower in Clorox.
Yeah.
Like, it just has that grime feel to it, which does its job. But I think the remake with Jessica Biel, I think it's better. I really enjoy it. Those are the only, I don't even, right now in this collection that I have, yes, I eventually want to get the original. Not going to lie. The only Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie I got is the remake. That's the only one I have.
It's like sacrilege, bro. The original is like the best movie ever. It's so.
And like I said, like when I do buy, it's going to be the original, and those probably the only two I'll ever have.
Oh no! Oh guys,
Hey,
I put it second. I think it is better. There are people that love Part 2. I like Part 2.
Trash.
me, it's like an insane follow up to part one that I don't love.
No.
I like I think I would say Texas Chainsaw Remake is the best of that like remake trend.
Yeah.
Almost question. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's scary. The only thing I would argue, like, other than the iconicism to it, I would argue that like the car scene is maybe better in the remake with the hitchhiker.
Oh yeah.
I would argue that
that pan out is haunting.
Yep.
Other than that, you guys are you're off your up.
Like I said, is the original good? Yes, it is good. The original is good. Like I said, when I do buy it,
tremendous.
It'll be that one and the remake, but I enjoy the remake more.
Oh,
I think the remake is better.
It's okay to be wrong, but like, damn.
If we get this new shit with A24 and Glenn Powell, does he play the sheriff?
I can see him doing that. I definitely can see that.
Right? It's not like he's gonna be Leatherface.
No, and that's the thing. Is Leatherface is an icon, but here's the thing. I know people. There's fans of the franchise. I understand. There's fans of any horror franchise. I feel like Leatherface is more towards the middle / bottom of that list. To me.
To me too.
To me.
Not in part one. Not when it was just like the 15 years where it was just that was the only one that existed.
Leatherface. No. Leatherface himself has one iconic moment when he's snatching Shorty up and pulling her into the house. Everything else about that movie is the dinner scene.
Yeah, that or in the remake when he puts the guy in the hook. That's pretty much it to me. No, that's the remake.
All the grime, the atmosphere.
Yeah.
No, but that's what makes the first one. The grime, that feel, the atmosphere. But I still think the remake is just as good.
They're so fucking dirty and unsettling.
No, the remake is good. I like the remake. I like the beginning.
I like the beginning. When the first time I watched the beginning, like when they like T-boned that cow and it exploded, I swear I cut it off. And I didn't try to watch that shit again until like 2-3 years ago. Sitting all the way through the beginning, I like it.
Okay, the beginning to me as the scene, which like spoiler, like 20-year-old spoiler alert. Sorry, but it was like Matt Bomer like tied to that like table, and what's her name is like she's like talking to him, and then she like hides under it, and then Leatherface comes in and just like while he's on. Like for whatever reason, that's not even like the craziest thing, but like for whatever reason, like that kill, I'm just like, oh man, dude, why would you do that?
Which Texas Chainsaw is with Renee Zellweger and
Next Generation?
Next Generation,
dog ass.
You know it's bad when 2 Academy Award winners want that taken off of their career resume.
That's the only reason they put it out. Like it came out in 1995, but like it really didn't.
No,
they probably filmed that shit like right after 3, didn't they?
Yeah, and they don't. That
was the first one I ever saw. By the way, my sister turned it on.
From stories that I hear, like stuff you read here and there, and it's all hearsay. Like Matthew McConaughey wanted to leave the project halfway through. Like he says, this is trash.
You can not tell that from watching. Because he was all over it.
Yeah, he's committed.
He that assignment perfectly.
Nah, bro.
As that is.
The original, 03, and the beginning are the only ones I'm calling good. Every other one of those movies suck.
Are not good. Yeah, I think it might even have like the biggest drop off from like how good the first one is. At least to me, I guess. I guess you guys don't like it, but
we just said we like it.
First one is like all time in the conversation. To me, like that voted like the greatest horror movie of all time, like a big thing a couple years ago, and I was like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. I was like, I'm not like protesting that. It was like Jaws was in there, The Shining was in there, Halloween was in there. I was like, I'm not protesting any of those being number one. But it was like Texas Chainsaw. They were just like, look, over time, this just everything, and I was like, I don't need it. To me, though, it's like that is just all time. That's like Psycho, Jaws. It is up there with those. and nothing else even flirts to me with being as good as the original one. Like the remake is good, beginning is okay. I think 2 is okay. 3 is not great. Next Generation's not great. Texas Chainsaw 3D is not great.
Everything they've done post beginning is trash.
The Netflix one was not great.
I feel like the Texas Chainsaw franchise is kind of like the Hellraiser franchise, where the first one was the best one, and then it was shit after that, for the most part. Not all, but for the most part.
1 is great, 2 is good.
And then it was shit.
Movie sucks shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's like...
Sucks shit.
Oh my God. The Hellraiser, that's an icon. Pinhead is an icon. You could show that to somebody. Even if it's like...
they know.
Pinhead from... But it's like... So many of the Hellraiser movies were not written as Hellraiser movies. Like, at least 4 of them were like spec scripts that were floating around.
Yep.
They were just like, okay, we add a little bit of this in here, and we'll just call it Hellraiser something. And it's so funny how it's just like, you watch them, and it's like, this blatantly obvious. There's one that's like about like cyber world, and like Henry Cavill's in it. And it's
I know, yeah, that's crazy.
Hellraiser. And it's like they just shoehorned him in there. They're like, okay, they're in this mansion with like cyber hackers that are killing people. It's like, but what if we had Pinhead in the mansion? It's like, oh, this is stupid. This is so dumb.
Well, we got about 15-ish minutes left, and I want to make sure that we cover the first 3 Child's Play movies.
That's it?
Yes, because when Bride of Chucky, everything goes downhill. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I think they that is a consistent. Like I talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and how. To me, Chucky is kind of like
Chucky and Nightmare, bro. Like once everything goes downhill, once you inject a little more comedy.
Yeah, but because I was
kind of like the TV series.
A little.
Yes, I really enjoyed Chucky season 1. 2 and 3 go downhill
fast.
I miss them.
I would, yeah. We should be watching Chucky season 5 right now.
Yeah, I miss it.
Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was in the middle because I was like, after season 2 was like, okay, some episodes were good, some episodes were goofy, and then
miss it.
3 was, oh boy, it fell into that Child's Play trope of it just went to the shitter.
Accurate.
I miss it.
So here's my question to you guys. Out of all the icons, Randy, who's your number 1?
Don't ask me
I don't
first.
know who is.
Leatherface.
I wasn't prepared for that. I want to say Michael Myers. I want to say Freddy Krueger.
How about you, Nick?
You say that, and like the first thing that just comes up is Michael.
Yeah.
He was like the blueprint when I was a kid.
Miguel.
So here is something. If it's on Hulu or whatever, I have the physical of it. It's called The Memoirs of Crystal Lake. It's basically on how Friday the 13th came to be, and Tom Savini's in it, and all that. There you go. Remember, Halloween was a B flick. It was a B movie, and
also,
it became
also with minimal blood.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see much blood in it.
It's so.
Even when he pins the guy in the kitchen at the end, Steve up against the door, it's dark. You don't see. You just know he's hanging off. He's got a fucking butcher's knife. He's got a knife in his middle of his chest. If you think about it, watching that memoir, they actually say, watching Halloween, we wanted to. They blatantly say it's a ripoff, but let's take that setting in a camp. That's all they did. And to me,
and we'll introduce our Michael Myers in the sequel.
Yeah, and to me, it's Michael is. I grew up with that. That's my number 1 icon. 2 and 3 flip flop for me. It's either Jason or Freddy or Jay, depending on the day of the week. But to me, it's Michael. He is the reason he changed that genre. Think about it.
Yeah.
Because of that came Friday the 13th.
Then
came Nightmare. And it just kept on going.
In 1978, who are we really like calling like major slashers? Anthony Perkins, Norman Bates, and Leatherface.
Yeah,
Black Christmas, Alice, Sweet Alice.
Don't be racist, Nick.
But some of them came into attention like afterwards.
Christmas doesn't have a race.
Yeah. Dude, Black Christmas is so great. If you're not watching Black Christmas every
That's
year,
a good one.
I don't know what the hell you're
With
doing.
Carrie Elways?
No.
Margot Kidder, bro. Margot Kidder.
Go Kidder. Yes. Yeah, not really. Like, it wasn't really like it kind of kicked off. It's like there are other movies before it that are in the slasher.
Yeah.
I don't think they were using that term until Halloween kind of kicked off. It's like you had Friday the 13th, you had Halloween 2, then you had The Burning, then you had Prom Night, and then you had Happy Birthday to Me and Graduation Day. Like every week you had like a new one, and they just kicked. It was just like the slasher phase. Like they were just like, oh, these are slasher. Also on Sorority Row. Fucking yeah, like Nightmare on Elm Street was like 84?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little after. But
And think about it too, is like you're saying, Nick, all these other movies that were similar or whatever, yeah, they could happen, okay, whatever, they're movies. But for something like that to happen on Halloween night is more believable because someone is wearing a mask.
Prom Night.
Remember, Halloween is you're pretending to be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it takes place, at the beginning, he escapes from a psych ward. And then it happens to be Halloween. I mean, it's all the elements for that time in that era felt perfectly.
It is.
And it's, to me, it's...
There are other good slashers, for sure. But it's like, yeah, Prowler, My Valentine, like literally you just make the list and you just go down
keeps on going. And that's the thing is like...
Michael Myers, that's Michael Myers.
And like I said, if people think Freddy's number one or Jason, hey, you ain't got no complaints with me.
That's like Freddy, though. It's like you get into different... Like, Freddy is its own thing.
Freddy's
I believe
Freddy inescapable.
About Halloween.
Yep.
Even like Child's Play. As much as it is a product of like, okay, let's reinvent the slasher. Let's
that
do
little bitch.
Like, it is its own kind of thing. It's like a known serial killer who uses voodoo to transfer his soul into a toy. It's like, that's insane. Michael Myers wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
No, but that's why I also like Child's Play, because they didn't fuck around with it where like in Child's Play 5, now it's supernatural. Like it started with the supernatural element from the get-go.
Yeah. I give it credit because I'm like, even when you're doing like crazy shit like Bride and Seed,
Trash.
it's like, but is this like not believable? It's like, yeah, Chucky was into some weird shit. He would have to know weird people to be into the weird shit he was doing to even become Chucky. So, I'm never like mad at a Child's Play like franchise watch. Like to me, all the movies, like if Seed is like the worst movie, I'm fine with that.
And
like Seed is fun. He jizzes it up. I like Seed. Seed's funny. It's got but like Texas Chainsaw, like the Next Generation and like 3 and like 3D, like those are bad films. Like this is bad.
Yeah.
Do your thing, cuz. Like, off. Get out of my face with that. Do your thing, cuz. Like Curse of Michael Myers is bad. Like, thank God for Clueless, because like Paul Rudd wouldn't have got.
Yeah.
He is bad in that movie. It is bad acting coming from Paul Rudd.
Bad direction.
And they say the producer's cut is better. And it's not. But it does have the funniest thing I've ever seen in it.
Take your word for it.
Because there's like... They're doing like a ritual. Like where you get to really see like the Man in the Hat and the Thorn people, like the cult getting together and like doing like a sacrificial like ritual with candles and all the shit. And Michael is just standing there dressed like himself. Like he's dressed with like the mask and like the jumpsuit. He's just like standing there.
Posted up.
Like a video game, like where you make like a custom character and then that character is like in a cutscene and it's just him. Or like Kingdom Hearts, if you ever play Kingdom Hearts, where
I
like
love that.
Serious is happening and then Goofy is just watching it. It's that. Like everyone else is like in like robe, like doing like serious like seance stuff, and he's just standing there like in his mask. Like it's the stupidest looking
When
thing.
do I get to fucking kill somebody?
And he's just like
That's funny.
all calm, and it's like, this is you? This is your bag? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate Curse. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it is not a good movie.
I tried to kill my sister. The hospital exploded. She had a baby.
She had a
Now I'm
baby.
here.
Oh, I remember watching Curse for the first time.
My
was rough.
mask has gotten progressively shittier.
No,
I don't know. There's things about Curse that like work, but like nothing about the story works. We're like,
no. No
In
way.
2 weeks, I'm thinking a Predator franchise discussion. That'll be the weekend Badlands comes out. Drop comments. Let us know who are your favorite horror icons. I'll be back to put a wrap on this bitch. Tis Rec League. Yo. I don't see no Ross or Joey's. We not friends. The boss not your homie. Y'all like to pretend. So I'ma keep it lonely and I hope that I offend. And if you think that I'm bullshitting, I'ma say it again. Down to the nitty gritty, dog. You just an acquaintance. And if it's no time for the bullshit, bro, your ass can get vanquished. Sitting here pushing 40 and I can paint you a story. It may be a bit boring, but who you want cutting Lori? Michael or Corey? Mercenary missions. Finding brothers in the wreckage is the bane of my existence. You witches think you Gladys, but you not snatching kids or stabbing shit in matching wigs. You not even snapping twigs, making room for the seance and moving mattresses. And chill until the next episode.